Greetings to all. Welcome back to the course on Introduction to Electric Vehicles. So in this video, we'll be learning about the BEV, HEV, PHEV and their differences. Also, we'll be seeing what are fuel cell electric vehicles. So in this first slide, we'll be making out the difference between the BEV, HEV or PHEV. The BEV means battery electric vehicle. The B stands for the battery. So this one is a battery EV. Second, HEV is known as hybrid EV. And third one is the plug-in hybrid. Plug-in hybrid. So this PH comes from the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. FCEV are fuel cell electric vehicles. So what are the differences between them? So first is these are the HEV, where the battery is driving, the motor is being driven by the battery and motor is giving power to the transmission of the vehicle. Second is a fuel tank, which is an energy source which consists of a conventional energy sources, and it is giving energy to the IC engine, and IC engine is converting it into the mechanical energy and giving it to the transmission. So this, you can say, it's a kind of a parallel HEV where both the engines or both the driving sources are working in a parallel mode. The second figure is of an HEV, but the battery can be charged externally. So this is known as PHEV, the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, where the battery can be charged externally. So plug-in means plug-in electric vehicles usually has a larger battery. So they need an external charging which can be done through any charging station or home charging. This is also a parallel HEV or parallel PHEV. The third is the BEV, where the source is energy source is only battery. So battery is the only source. An electric motor is driving the transmission system. So here the energy source is stays with the only battery, and battery gives energy to the electric motor, and electric motor converted into a mechanical energy. So from electrical to mechanical conversion is done by the electric motor. This can also be charged, and this obviously this needs a charge, external charge. So here the external charge is being given by the charger. And the fourth one is the fuel cell electric vehicle. So this electric vehicle uses hydrogen as a source of energy. So this hydrogen is used by the fuel cells. Fuel cells are the device which converts hydrogen energy, the energy derived from the hydrogen, into the electrical energy. So this will be converting it into the electrical energy. And the electrical energy is being used by the motor to provide power to the transmission system or the vehicle. So this is a fuel cell electric vehicle. Here we can see that hydrogen is the source which is being used in the fuel cell. In all the other three types of vehicle, that is the battery electric vehicle or the hybrid electric vehicle or the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, the source of energy relies only with the battery or with the fuel tank. So in case of fuel tank, we are using petrol or diesel or gasoline, whatever the petroleum product, the energy derived from the petroleum product. In battery, we are using a chemical, some chemical formula or some chemical composition to store the electrical energy. So battery, we will be using maybe lithium ion using, or any kind of battery which has some chemical combination or some element combination. The only thing here we should be taking care of is how this battery in hybrid electric vehicle, how this battery is being charged. When we are talking about PHEV, we know that it can be charged using an external charger or the external source. In case of battery electric vehicle, it can also be charged using a external source. Here is a charger. But how we can charge this battery? So this can be charged using the IC engine. This IC engine will drive electric motor, and electric motor for that particular time will act as a generator. So using this fuel tank and IC engine, we can drive this any motor, induction motor or synchronous motor, and we can make it work as a generator. And when it is working as a generator, it will be used to charge the battery. So this electric motor, when working as a generator, will charge the battery. Also during the braking, the regenerative braking which we can extract using the electric motor can be used to charge the battery. So in case of hybrid electric vehicle, the battery is charged during the process of driving, whether it is due to regenerative or due to forceful use of the IC engine to drive motor as the generator. The battery size in case of hybrid electric vehicle are very low, of low size, maybe 10 kilowatt hour or less than that. So this is all about the differences between the type of electric vehicle and what are the different type of electric vehicle depending on the source. So here we can see that basic difference on the terms of source of energy, powertrain device and the emission. So this is an internal combustion engine or the IC engine. An IC engine has two type of engine, which is auto engine and diesel engine. Auto engine is also known, you can say it is a petrol engine or petrol driven engine. So both these engines use fossil fuel, which is gasoline or petrol or diesel. Both has a powertrain of engine, that is IC engine. And emission, these both create emission, that means these both engine create pollution. Some type of carbon footprint is left behind. In case of electric vehicle, we have four category: HEV, PHEV, BEV and fuel cell. Now HEV consists of fuel cell and fossil fuel and the battery as a source. The ratio might be different. The energy derived from the fossil fuel may be 80% and from the battery may be 20%. So the split between the energy sources can be 80-20. The powertrain uses engine also and motor also. Emission, yes, because it is using fossil fuel. In second case, PHEV, the battery and fossil fuel are again used, but the percentage is different. Maybe 60% energy is coming from the fossil fuel and battery might be driving the rest of the or providing the rest of the 40%. Here also we are using engine and motor. And emission, yes, it is providing emission because of the use of fossil fuel. Now the third is the battery electric vehicle. So we all know that battery electric vehicle uses complete 100% energy from the battery. So here the battery is being used, only motor will be used because no IC engine is required, and emission, no emission. And the fuel cell electric vehicle, it uses hydrogen as a fuel and fuel cell as a conversion device between the energy from the fuel cell will extract energy from the using hydrogen and convert it into a electrical energy. It also uses motor and there is no emission. So in future we can say that this will use or these two will be the competing source of energy in the future. Next is, what are the classification of hybrid electric vehicle? We all know that in hybrid electric vehicle we use the energy source, we use both the energy sources, that is the fossil fuel also and also the battery energies. But what is the split of the battery energy to the fuel cell energy, and that defines what kind of hybridization has been done. So hybrid electric vehicle can be categorized into three things, that is a full hybrid, mild hybrid or micro hybrid. So in micro hybrid we use a very low capacity of batteries, that is less than 1 kilowatt hour. Here we can see we are using a very low category of battery size. In second case, the mild hybrid, we can use less than 2 kilowatt and the battery voltage level is in the range of 48 to 200 volt. In third category, which we can say is a full hybrid category, we can use up to 10 kilowatt hour, and in today's scenario some car companies are using up to 21 kilowatt hour of battery with the IC engine. So here the engine start stop while idling. In all three cases we do not use engine to start in the idle condition. Idling is the condition where the vehicle is not moving and the engine is start but the vehicle is not moving. Regenerative braking, all three are capable of doing regenerative braking, but because of the high power rating of the motors and the battery size, we can use full regenerative braking in case of the full hybrid vehicle. Full regenerative braking means where all the power from the braking can be pushed into the battery. In case of these small hybrid or the micro hybrid, the energy from the braking is so much that the battery size becomes a constraint, or the amount of energy which the battery can accept is very less compared to the braking energy. Also the improvement in efficiency is only 2 to 4% because the battery size is very small. Here in case of full hybrid we can achieve almost more than 25% of the efficiency improvement. So what is the power rating of the motor? So motor power rating depends on the battery size. If the battery size is small, we will be using the 5 kilowatt of the battery, and if the battery size is bigger, like in case of full hybrid, we can use up to 50 kilowatt of the batteries, uh, 50 kilowatt of the our motor rating. So this is the difference between micro, mild and full hybrid. In case of India, one of the popular hybrid vehicle is Nexa Ciaz. And also today many kinds of, almost all companies are making hybrid vehicle, and today the hybrid vehicle which are being manufactured by the company are mostly mild to full hybrid, mostly mild hybrid in India especially. So now we come to the point that these are the two main competing candidates for the future, because both this FCEV and battery electric vehicle, both this vehicle, both this type of vehicle do not create emission or do not leave behind the carbon or do not create a carbon emission. So we all are aware with the global warming, and we all are striving forward to create a sustainable technology, and these two are the potential sustainable technology. So here we can see that we are comparing all the points which can be important in comparing these two technologies. So first one is the charging or refueling time. As we know, in case of gasoline or in case of the petroleum product or the fossil fuel based vehicles, we know that the charging or refueling time is very less. You can almost fill your car's tank in less than 10 minutes. Here the refueling time is very important. The battery takes a longer time to fully charge. Even with the very fast charger, you at least need half an hour to completely full your battery. Compared to that, hydrogen is also a fuel, and filling hydrogen in your tanks or in your fuel tank, it will take less than 5 minutes or almost 5 minutes. In case of safety, batteries and fuel cell both has the both has low safety, because in case of battery we are using lithium ion, and lithium ion when used in batteries are also hazardous in both cases. First, there is a risk of getting fire, and second, the elements used in the battery are not that you or not that safe when we come toward their hazardous nature. In case of fuel cell electric vehicle, hydrogen itself is an inflammable gas, and it can cause fire if not done with the proper protection. So the protection or the safety is very important in both these cases, the battery electric vehicle also and the fuel cell electric vehicle. Here we are using hydrogen, which is also an inflammable gas, and here we are using lithium ion plus some very polluting elements like cadmium and other lead. These are the elements which are not very good in terms of safety. Cost, obviously battery, because the recent advancement or the recent technological advancement in case of the battery is far ahead when compared to the fuel cell or the fuel cell electric vehicle. So the cost of fuel cell is still high because of the low technological research. So this last point is well to wheel emission. Well to wheel emission means from extraction of the source or the from extraction of the energy, like in case of BEV, where the energy is created. Suppose the energy is created in the thermal power plant. So if the thermal power plant is using coal to generate your electricity, then you can say that the source of energy is also polluting because it is a coal. So well means the source of energy. So if the source of energy is renewable, we say that the CO2 emission will be very minimized. In case of hydrogen vehicle, if hydrogen is being generated through a green hydrogen plant, then we say that it is creating less pollution. But if the source of hydrogen production is itself polluting, then we cannot say that it is 100% sustainable or 100% pollution free. So well to wheel emission is very important, because we also recognize that it is not only the vehicle which creates the pollution, but it is the source which creates the pollution. So from source to the sink, we are combining all the things. So these are the points which we are considering when we are comparing BEV and FCV. So in coming years, we'll be seeing that which of these technology will be taking a leap ahead. So this is all for this video, where we have compared our HEV and BEV and also plug-in hybrid vehicle along with the fuel cell electric vehicle. This all four are the potential vehicles, and we have compared it with the conventional IC engine. So we have seen that there are two main vehicle which are being the competitive vehicle, that is BEV and the FCEV. So this is all for this video. Thank you very much.